The term fake news has been thrown around just about everywhere, and a lot like definitions like terrorism and hate speech, they're all very vague and could be applied in any way, shape, or form that someone could choose. It's also interesting to note that those who denounce fake news the loudest are also the ones that are most guilty of disseminating it. Now, a new article by Glenn Greenwald, highly affiliated with WikiLeaks, wrote for The Intercept talking about a recent Washington Post article that displayed an anonymous group that claims to have discovered a secret hit list, a big list of Russian-controlled news outlets. This claim has been spread throughout the media without question, without even really any critical thought whatsoever. Those who like to decry fake news are actually just completely believing this based on absolutely nothing. Now, back in October, when WikiLeaks was releasing the John Podesta emails, the Clinton campaign, Hillary Clinton, was implicated in a lot of things. Now, her campaign officials adopted a strategy of outright lying to the public, claiming with no basis whatsoever that the emails were doctored, fabricated, and thus, as a result, you should just ignore them. Now, what's interesting is that MSNBC, a very large liberal Democrat-leaning organization, their intelligence analyst Malcolm Nance tweeted with the term "official warning." Now, it decreed that the Podesta emails are already proven to be riddled with obvious forgeries and black propaganda not even professionally done. Now, we know who created some of this fake news. A person who has been revealed to be a hardcore Clinton supporter. When Nance's MSNBC's intelligence analyst issued his official warning, he linked to a tweet that warned, "Please be skeptical of alleged Podesta emails. Trumpists are dirtying docs." That tweet, in turn, linked to a tweet from an anonymous account calling itself The Omnivore, which had posted an obviously fake transcript purporting to be a Hillary Clinton speech to Goldman Sachs. Even though that fake document was never published by WikiLeaks, that was the entire basis for MSNBC-inspired claim that some of the WikiLeaks documents were doctored. Now, in an interview with the Daily Beast, this anonymous The Omnivore account unmasked himself as Marco Chiron, a self-professed creator of viral fake news whose targets included Sanders and Trump supporters, and he specialized in blatantly fake anti-Clinton frauds with the goal of tricking her opponents into citing them so that they would be discredited. In his Daily Beast article published on November 21st, Chiron describes how he manufactured and forged Goldman Sachs speech transcripts. He says he did it prior to learning that WikiLeaks' release of Podesta emails contained actual Clinton speech experts to Wall Street banks. But once he realized WikiLeaks had published actual Clinton transcripts, Chiron began trying to lure people he disliked, Clinton critics, into believing that his forged speeches were real so that he could prove that they were gullible and dumb. It should be really no surprise that a lot of fake news was disseminated during this election. I don't think there's any question of that. The question is who and how culpable the mainstream media has actually been in perpetuating things that were outright false. Meanwhile, they're constantly screaming about fake news ruining, their whole job that they're supposed to do, and these people are harming the online punch bowl, so to speak. But isn't this the same people that fed us weapons of mass destruction based on nothing? Literally nothing? Isn't this the people that told us that Iran was 3 or 4 months away from a nuclear weapon back in 2009? The mainstream media, more than anyone, has perpetuated false ideas for the benefit of the ruling capitalist elite. But yet, they can never seem to shine that light of truth on themselves. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.